Again, a question about the things that are presented by Coach Jay. He says, put in the reps. And believe me, I did this year. With all the problems of focusing, etc., that we already talked about in the previous question. But still, when I really do a race, and if I look at my increase in time, it's so little. So, is there no way to sort of get a sort of bump start somewhere, or is that just you need focus first on this and then that, something like that?
Okay, good question. So, and this is where most people in motocross and in life kind of, they put the cart before the horse. Is that the saying? You can't expect things to start happening and snowballing and changing like that. You can't expect to work on your technique for a month or 6 months or a year and then suddenly start being a half second a lap faster, a second a lap faster, 10 seconds a lap faster. Sometimes that will happen, but it is completely dependent on your situation. Sometimes it won't happen. Sometimes you'll get 5 seconds a lap slower, and everybody is on a different timeline. So that's, I think, Christian, for you, if like you're using speed, so your lap time as your baseline, basically, if like you're checking in, okay, have I improved? Let's time myself in a race. Ooh, I haven't. I've improved, but not that much. I wouldn't use that as your compass. I really wouldn't, because I think that speed, that could take 5 years. Hey guys, before we get back to this video, Moto Academy is going on a world tour in 2024, and we're going to be hitting over 120 locations. We're going to be absolutely everywhere. Myself and head coach Mitchell Prescott are dividing and conquering. Go to the motoacademy.com and sign up for a class today. I urge you guys to keep checking the website because we're adding new dates and releasing new locations every 3 days. So every 3 days, new stuff is going up on the site. And like I said, we're going to be absolutely everywhere. So if you want to train with us in person, get the best moto training humanly possible, go to the motoacademy.com, sign up today. Back to the video. It could take 5 years, because the speed will come when all of the things that you do on the bike become automatic. And Christian, I know by watching you on the bike, there's multiple things that are not automatic yet. So therefore the speed isn't ready to appear. That's why it seems like you can work, and it's like you're almost plateaued in a sense. And then all of a sudden it's like that aha moment and whoa, a huge improvement absolutely out of nowhere. It's because that happens when all of those things happen automatically. So you've got to be patient. You've got to be patient. Christian, there's a couple of big things with you, like the hips are one, right? If you try to go fast, your hips roll the wrong way that you're supposed to. You end up in that back roll position, and you're going to be making mistakes left and right. So you might feel like you're trying to go fast. You might feel like you're going fast, but you're not going to be. And until that becomes automatic, it's not going to show on the stopwatch just yet. So hopefully that kind of sort of answered your question. But that is where most people give up, right? When it's with riding, that's when most people give up with like, oh, I've been trying to be a good person. I've been trying to read these books. I've been trying to think positive. I've been trying this and that, and I'm just not seeing any progress. You've got to, first of all, the joy needs to be in the process and not the product anyways. So I think that as soon as you detach and release attachment from the end product, AKA the speed, you can then enjoy the process of making those tweaks, making those changes, putting in those reps. And then you don't pay much attention to the product until you then reflect on it and go, whoa, oh, hang on a second. I've been going 3 seconds a lot faster and didn't even realize until I just kind of checked in and reflected for a second. So that detachment from the product, focusing and having the joy be with the process, that's also a learned behavior, but it's a mindset and a way to frame that in your mind that it's very, very powerful. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, make sure you go download them on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to watch full episodes or be a person that sends in your own video submission, go to club.themotoacademy.com and subscribe to join the Moto Academy family today.